Hey everyone, this is Sherry from Tea Time with God. I am going to take a few moments for those of you that have a hard time or don't really understand how to read the Bible. So every Bible has a page in it where it tells you the Old Testament and the New Testament. It tells you the books of the Old and the New Testament and what page it's on and how many chapters that it has. So as you can see on the top here, that's the books of the Old Testament. So the books are Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, Joshua, Judges. I'm skipping over some because I'm not really sure how to pronounce them. Embarrassed to say, but it's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. So not gonna read all of the books, but you get it. These different names here are the books of the Bible. And then, as I said, you had the pages and the chapters. Down here is the books of the New Testament. St. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. And you'll see some of them, like Corinthians, has 1 and 2 up here in the Old Testament. The Samuel and Kings and Chronicles have more than one. But back down here to the New Testament, same thing. The books, the page that it starts on, and how many chapters that it has. So now, if you were to want to read, it would be chapter 30, and then these numbers here show the verse. So the first one doesn't have a number. That's automatically verse number 1. So you get chapter 30. This is verse 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, and so on. Sorry, I wasn't in focus there. So that is how you would look them up. So, like, for example, I have some readings here that talk about dance. I do a lot of Googling for different subject matter to find in the Bible. And these are different readings. So if somebody was to give you something like this, you would go, let's take this out. You would go back to the front of the Bible where it has the the books. So here we have Chronicles 1, which, as you can see, is in the Old Testament. So that's page 354, and the Old Testament is at the beginning of the Bible. 354. Okay, so here is the start of Chronicles. And the readings I have here say chapter 16, verses 29 through 30, and then again chapter 16, verse 32. So now we would turn to the page that has chapter 16, and as you can see at the top of the Bible here, it's got the name of the book. So here's chapter 16, and then we were supposed to read verses 29. So there's verse 29. It said to read 29 through 30. And then for some reason it skips over 31, and the next reading was 1632. So that is how you would look up a reading. And now I want to show you that at the top of here you got the page number of the Bible. Okay, and this is all the Old Testament. And when we get to the New Testament, it will change the number. See, it's 743 up here. Now here we go. The New Testament. And the New Testament is during Jesus' life. So anything in red in my Bible is Jesus speaking. So now as you will see, it's started over. The page is started over because now we're in the New Testament. And there's the red right that I was telling you about. And that's Jesus speaking. So that's pretty much the easy version of how to read the Bible, how to look up things. I'm sure you can Google how to understand the Bible better. But if you just want to start reading the Bible, that's all you need to know to start reading the Bible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.